All right, y'all. Let's talk about the Niners. All right, they lost. I'm okay with that. It sucks that they lost to Seattle. It's never good, but Seattle's like a totally different team this year. They're a different story. They've met their match in the league. But let's be honest. Blaine Gabbert played ball today. He looked good. I mean, the throws he was making, I don't really see uh, Kaepernick making. I don't see Kaepernick doing that out there. He looked solid. I mean, he had 264 yards. He had good numbers, no picks, just a couple sacks. And I thought what was really telling is at the end of the game what the O-line said about him. It just kind of says what they've been thinking about Cap. Joe Staley, who I highly respect on the team, he's been with them forever. I thought he did a great job of moving the chains and making plays when he had to. Blaine's our guy, and that's it. Now, when he says that, that's one of the team captains on the team. He's basically saying, yeah, I was glad that they took Cap out. Blaine's been playing ball, and we've noticed a big difference. And Kaepernick, have a good career. I'll see you on the other side one day, right? I see you on another team. That's basically what he's saying. Joe's already said, like, oh, I'm not going to back Cap. He basically just stated it right there. Now, also what I thought was telling, Alex Boone, who's on the line all year working his ass off, he got rid of the ball, took some hits. I thought he did a great job. Now, you don't think that's a jab at Cap, but it is because that was one of Cap's things. He didn't get rid of the ball and take hits, and it made the old lineman look bad because he get their happy feet, he run around, he goes into a sack, and the old line sucks. No, this guy wasn't dropping back and getting rid of the ball. Blaine Gabbert does, and he's got a little cannon on him. Tell me if I'm wrong. He's got a little giddy up. Everyone always said Kaepernick's got this arm, but Kaepernick's delivery takes about 5-6 seconds. It's like a pitcher that goes over the top, right? I mean, that's the difference. He gets it out quicker. I don't know whose ball's faster, but it's a tighter spiral. And I really like what I'm seeing. And that's one of the reasons why I'm wearing the Hawaiian shirt, because I can see Gabbert going to the Pro Bowl next year. I'm going to say it. Many of you aren't going to agree with me. You're going to say you're out of your mind, Hal. But I'm telling you right now, Blaine Gabbert has what it takes. Give us one good off season where we get a couple more good players in there. We'll be fine. We'll be just fine. Let this man learn the scheme. Let him get his reps. And he has nothing to lose. Nothing to lose out there. And he was a top 10 pick. He was a top 10 pick overall just 3-4 years ago. He was all world in college. And he's got all the delivery, size, all that stuff. He can run a little bit. I like what I'm seeing from the man. I'm seeing a Pro Bowl quarterback in the future. Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. But give me a year on this one. Give him another year at the quarterback position. I like where we stand. Now, a lot of people say, I've been hearing a lot of people, some people sent me some comments. Hey, I really feel bad for Kaepernick. Why the fuck do you feel bad for any athlete who's been paid to be a top performer and he hasn't rung the bell? He hasn't answered the bell, right? He's been he's making just under $1 million a year. He's got all these endorsements. And at press conferences, he's so deflated that he looks like a 12-year-old in the principal's office that just got caught for cutting, and they're going to call his parents. He's got his head down. Look at Gabbert today in the press conference. He's standing over the mic like this with confidence, saying the right things. I mean, Kaepernick, it looks like he's a scared kid, very unsure of himself. I wish him the best of luck, but, c'est la vie. I mean, if you're going to play ball like that, hey, this league is the NFL, which stands for not for long, if you're going to play like he did earlier this season. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like...